Hey, Wesley Acera here, vlog number 2. Some teachers miss out on opportunities to learn from community and neighborhood assets because they are uncomfortable in places that are different from where they live or have grown up. Most effective teachers move past that discomfort and engage anyway. So, what might cause me or a teacher to feel this discomfort? I think at our core, humans really find the most comfort in familiarity. Um, Whether it's, like your hometown or the familiarity of a person, knowing someone's, um, mannerisms or patterns. Because, the longer you're with people, you begin to notice those things. You begin not only the familiarity, but like in some aspects, the smoothness and predictability. Because if you're around familiar stuff your whole life, you really won't face all too many like real surprises that involve your surroundings, unless like something crazy goes down. But I mean, you know, life happens. I guess that's kind of veering off my regular point, my main point. Um, the lack of familiarity, and quite frankly, in regard to teaching, for a lot of people, learning new cultures can be quite daunting because it's like you look at the way that you have lived your entire life, and you look at the way you just look at your culture, and then it's like, well, someone else, like, uproot all this. Someone else is living an entirely different way, and I need to learn how to grasp this and understand it in a way that is not only like comprehensive, but is willing to modify one's own actions around it. That might have been worded kind of weird. So, lack of familiarity, and then uprooting your knowledge of your own culture because, knowing just your own culture isn't adequate in this scenario. How might you begin to move past your personal discomfort to learn about students different from yourself? Well, the way I see it, you can never start too early. Comfort comes from familiarity, and you may as well become familiar with learning about different cultures at an early age. And by early age for this kind of thing, I mean not only childhood, but like for professional careers, like adolescent, young adult. May as well start now and just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just a lot of foundational knowledge you can set up for yourself by learning things now, learning things, just continuously learning, because as instructors, learning is half the battle. Really. Building up that foundational knowledge so that you can at least meet the minimum requirements. But of course, the minimum requirements are not the goal. The goal requires a lot more work, a lot more, adequacy with teaching yourself these things and learning from others. So, I guess, so in short, what I meant by all that was moving past the personal discomfort can really just come from practice and time spent engaging with others who have different backgrounds. And then, that's really the main thing that comes to mind for that. It's really all about familiarity here. And, if someone has a culture that's totally alien to you or seems oblong in some ways, you just gotta... There are cultural reasons why you would feel that way. You need to get to the roots behind that and understand, like, wow, okay, this is just a way of life that I've just been ignorant to. Not through malice, but rather through just living my life the way it is. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for listening.